What's up guys, in this quick video let's have a look at the speed test comparison between the latest Xiaomi smartphone, the Redmi Note 5 Pro versus the Mi A1 and the Honor 9 Lite, and also check out the RAM management towards the end. Starting with the boot up time between these three devices, the Mi A1 with pure stock Android and devoid of any custom skin was the obvious winner, followed up by the Honor 9 Lite in second place, and then the Redmi Note 5 Pro with a 2.24 second difference. Now moving on to the speed test round, let's find out if the latest Snapdragon 636 chipset from Qualcomm can beat the Kirin 659 or not, and how much faster is it compared to the 625. The Redmi Note 5 Pro with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage is the first smartphone to use the Snapdragon 636 chipset, while the Mi A1 with similar specs uses the tried and tested Snapdragon 625. On the other hand, the Honor 9 Lite has its own homegrown chip, the Kirin 659. So let's run some common apps and games and find out which chipset has the edge as far as speed is concerned. The new Qualcomm 636 chipset has proved its worth, being the fastest for this test, with the Redmi Note 5 Pro coming in at first place, the Mi A1 with a respectable second place, while the Honor 9 Lite comes in at a distant third. Not taking into account the chipsets, I guess the 4GB of RAM on the Redmi Note 5 Pro and the Mi A1 did help in the speed as compared to the 3GB RAM on the Honor 9 Lite. Now finishing things off in the last RAM management round, in this round, all three phones in fact perform exceptionally well, with no reloading and all apps staying in memory. The only app in question here was ntoe, because it reloaded in all three phones, clearly suggesting that this happens in every device and has nothing to do with RAM management itself. Stay tuned for interesting tech stuff and more videos on the Redmi Note 5 and Pro. Thanks for watching, keep the peace and catch you next time.